Hi there, in this video we will talk about Turtle, which is one of the modules in Python that can help you to do some drawing. And to do Turtle, you need to import it, and I couldn't do it on Google Colab, so I used Idle, which is one of Python library that you can download it on your desktop. And I start to write up the code for Turtle. It has lots of different functions and methods that can be useful, but mainly we use it for drawing. And here is a simple code that I use Turtle to draw a line. So to draw a line, first we need to import Turtle, and this is the reason I couldn't do it in Google Colab, because to import something in Google Colab, I find it a bit complicated. But once we import Turtle as a library, then we can start using Turtle in drawing. First, I designed the background of the drawing. So here, the screen will have color magenta. Then I make an arrow, which is the head of the line for drawing, will take an arrow shape. The size of the line that will start shaping takes 5, and you can put any number. The color of the shape is blue. And then once I finish drawing the line, then I will put the pen down, and that's it. So here to run the code, it will open up the Turtle, and then it will draw a line for 300 pixels. And then it takes the shape here of an arrow. And the background, as you can see it here, it's magenta. So this is what we mean by Turtle, and I'm gonna upload all the code here in the presentation, so you can download Idle for free if you can do that on your desktop, and start running the Turtle. And you might see some of the questions in the quiz, so you know how to answer. Then in the second example, I try to expand it more, so now we need to draw a square. But I will show you two different ways to draw a square. First, I design the background to take red color. Then the head of the drawing Turtle is going to be circle, not an arrow. The size will be big, 10 instead of 5. The shape of the drawing line will be yellow. And then the speed. And here for the speed, you can put it between 1 and 10. If you go more than that or less than that, then the Python will put the default, which is 5. And when we start drawing, we go by forward. And usually when we start drawing the Turtle, Python by default can start drawing from the middle of the screen. If you want to change the beginning point, you can do that. And I will show you at the end of this video how to get all the code for the Turtle. So we go forward, and then we go for 300 pixels, then we go for 90 degrees. So at an angle of 90 degrees, then we turn right, then we go forward, then at angle of 90 degrees, we go forward, and then at the end we make 300. But once we finish drawing, then we hide the Turtle, so the heading of the drawing line will stop. And as you can see, because it has the same size for each side, it is going to take a square shape. And let me show you here. So we run the module, and you will see here it goes slower, not like what we have done it in the line in the previous example. And once it finishes, the heading of the drawing line will disappear. So here we draw a square with different background, different thickness of the color, and so on. So this is the second one. But some people, they feel this is redundant code because I keep repeating forward and right 4 times. So an easy way is to use one of the functions, which is for loop, that we use it in our previous videos. So we can use for and while with Turtle as well. And here I draw a different screen that has yellow background, and the heading of the line is going to take a triangle shape. The size will be even thicker. But here I say for I in range of 4, because it has 4 sides, I'm going to make each side 350 instead of 300. But instead of writing full word either forward or backward, I can use initials. So for backward, we write BK. For forward, we write FD. For right, we write RT. For left, we put LT. And then once I finish, I hide the turtle, but now I add another method, which is clear. It means once I finish drawing the square, it will completely disappear from the screen. And let me show you here. So here is the code. And it will show a different background, yellow and blue square. And once we finish, the whole square will disappear because we are clearing off the turtle. So this is another way to make a square. And instead of writing each side, we can use for loop. Now let us jump into another way where we can do circle. And for the circle, I'm gonna here make the background blue. The shape of the line is gonna be turtle, but I will do cloning of the circle. It means not one circle, but I'm gonna make several circles. And here I will make the first circle white and the radius is gonna be 150. Then the second one, yellow, is gonna be 120. The third one, green. The fourth one, red. And once I finish, I will hide the heading of the drawing line. As you can see in this code, first we start by T because this is the original circle, turtle. And then for the rest of them, I put C because it's gonna clone the circle. And let me show you here how it looks like. So here is the circle. We start by the biggest one. And as you can see here, the heading of the drawing line is taking a turtle shape. And once I finish all the drawings, then the turtle shape will disappear. So this way we call it cloning. And instead of making each circle manually, we can clone. Another way to draw the circle that we can use while loop. So here we design the background to be brown. The shape of the drawing line is going to be classic. And the size of the shape is going to be, of the line is going to be 10. And the speed is going to be high speed and then the pen color, yeah. But instead of writing each circle with different colors and sizes, I assume the smallest circle is going to have a radius of 20. And the biggest one is going to have a radius of 200. And then for each one is going to be less than the biggest one by 20. So we start by the smallest and we keep adding 20 until we make all the circles. So here is the circle. We start by the smallest and we keep adding and we give all of them same color, yellow. And as you can see here, we keep going until we reach the maximum. So the minimum is going to be 20 radius and the maximum is going to be 200. And if we count, it's going to be 10 circles. And this is the shape it will take. And as you can see here, that the heading has been disappeared from the drawing. So this is another way to draw a circle using while loop. So I'm trying to show you not only turtle, but using different usage for the loops that we have learned in the previous videos. The next one, we can use if statement with making a circle. And here we will ask the user to make the input. Either if you're drawing multiple circles, the answer will be yes or no, and then the answer will not draw the circle. Or if the user put not yes or no, then he will get another answer. So here we get if it's for yes, then we can use while loop, and it's going to start by 20 radius and then start increasing by 30. If the user put no, then automatically he or she will get the answer. That's okay, you can do it another time. If the user put another letter or another word, then the reply will be invalid reply. So let us see here how it looks like. So we run the code here. And as you can see, that we get the answer here, yes or no. I'm gonna type yes. And then you will see that turtle will start taking the shape. It's gonna be 20 and start increasing the radius here by 30. So you can tell that it's getting bigger. If I put no, of course, I will get the answer, that's okay. If I put another word, then I will get invalid reply. So here you can see that we can use different loops with turtle, whether while or if or for. The next one is how to make a triangle and fill it or shade it with different colors. So here we start putting the color, and here we have a method that we didn't use it before. We call it begin fill. And once we finish, we say end fill, and then we hide the turtle. So let us look at the triangle code here. So here it will take the 3 sides of the triangle and then fill the triangle, which we didn't have it in the previous examples. So here can show you that we can make the shape or multiple shapes using different codes or filling out the shape. The next one is to draw a fan. And here we make different shapes inside each other by using a square. So let us look at this shape. And by the way, if you check on the internet, you will find lots of examples using turtle, because it's very popular in Python to use turtle to make different shapes. And when this shape gets bigger, you can see that it will take the shape of a fan. And this is one way to use turtle. Of course, you can use animation with turtle, like making the time clock where the hands of the minutes can be moving to show you the time. You can do a lot of examples using turtle. The last one is to draw helper curve. And this example is in the textbook. So if you read the chapter 5, you will see it in the middle. I thought it might be good to show you how we make the helper curve using lambda, which is also one of the methods we use it here in turtle. And of course we use if code and while. And if we run it here, it will show us helper curve, which it looks like a maze. So this is actually can go big maze that you can use it here for different purposes. And this is the end of a chapter 5 that can help you to understand how to make function and how to use turtle in drawing, including the functions we covered in previous video. I hope you find this video useful. Thank you. Bye-bye.